If you're thinking about grabbing the Porter Cable 20V PCCK607LB cordless drill, you might want to pause for a second. This drill promises longer runtime, high power, and ease of use. But here's what surprised me about it. It's not all smooth drilling and no hiccups. Most reviews talk about how solid it is, but when you dig deeper, a few key problems start to pop up that could make you think twice before clicking buy. So, if you want to know the real deal behind the shiny specs, stick around because this honest review is about to cut through the marketing and reveal what you really need to know. You'll find out if this Porter Cable drill is truly built for heavy-duty tasks, or if it's just another pretty face with some flaws lurking under the hood. But first, who is this drill really for? If you're a professional tradesperson who demands reliability in every twist and turn, or a DIY enthusiast who wants a tool that won't quit halfway through a project, this review is tailored to you. I'm going to break down its power, run time, ergonomics, and yes, where it stumbles so you can make a smart decision. Let's start with what the PCCK607LB is packing under the hood. It rocks a brushless 370 MWO motor, a real buzzword in the power tool world because brushless motors claim to give you up to 50% more runtime compared to brushed motors. That's a big deal when you're tackling heavy drilling or fastening jobs, especially if you hate swapping batteries mid-project. Plus, the drill has a maximum speed of 1800 RPM, which should be more than enough for most applications, from drilling through wood to driving screws into metal. And with a 1/2-inch keyless ratcheting chuck, bit changes are quick and secure, giving you less fuss and more action. It's compact too, at just 7 to 2.5 inches long and weighing only 3 to 310 pounds, aiming to minimize job fatigue and help you work in tight spots comfortably. Sounds perfect, right? Well, hold on, because while these specs line up nicely on paper, actual users have noticed some quirks. One thing that stood out to me, and I learned this from drilling in tight basement corners for hours, is the chuck, meant to be optimized for bit retention, sometimes slips under heavy torque. Imagine you're in the middle of fastening something thick, and suddenly, your bit slips out. It's like the drill is playing hide and seek with your screws. That's frustrating if you're on a tight schedule. And while the brushless motor promises longer runtime, some users reported that the performance dips when using the drill extensively on tougher materials like hardwood or masonry. It's like the brushless motor's stamina is not as unbeatable as advertised. And here's where it gets interesting. The drill's clutch settings are supposed to switch output modes seamlessly without losing your settings, which sounds like magic for anyone juggling different tasks. But several users found the clutch to be inconsistent. Sometimes it shifts abruptly, making it tricky to control torque precisely. This inconsistency might not scare off casual users, but pros who rely on precision might find it frustrating, like trying to thread a needle with oven mitts on. By now, you're probably wondering, is the PCCK607LB a drill that talks big but doesn't deliver? Not exactly. It has its strengths. The nimble design is genuinely helpful for reducing fatigue, because who wants a workout when you're just trying to put up some shelves? For tight spaces, it's a champ. Remember those cramped spots behind the pipes where bigger drills just can't reach? This one slips right in. And that brushless motor does indeed beat a brushed motor in runtime under normal conditions, just maybe not when you push it hard through heavy-duty tasks all day. Now, onto the price. You're looking at around $179.99. That's in the mid-range for cordless drills, which means you expect quality and durability. The Amazon rating sits happily at 4.6 stars, reflecting mostly positive feedback with a grain of salt. Some reviewers rave about its power and runtime, but there are enough comments about inconsistency and chuck issues to keep the skeptics alert. And if you're a professional, those minor annoyances can snowball into lost productivity and extra frustration. But wait, what about customer service? Because even the best tools can have issues, and how the company handles those matters a lot. Porter Cable has a reputation for decent after-sales support, offering warranty coverage and replacement parts. So if you buy this drill and run into trouble, you're not left completely stranded, which is a relief since nobody wants to work with a useless drill or fight with Amazon or the manufacturer for a refund. Before you think this review is a bust, let me hit you with a quick story. A buddy of mine, a hobbyist woodworker, picked up this exact drill for his weekend projects. At first, he loved the light weight and speed, allowing him to drill holes like a pro. But during a shelf installation, the clutch unexpectedly slipped, stripping a screw head and forcing him to restart that part of the job. He joked, "I guess even drills have bad days." Despite this, he said the trade-offs were manageable given the drill's ergonomics and runtime. So for light to medium professional use and a lot of DIY projects, the PCCK607LB holds up well enough. Now, because I promised a few jokes to keep this fun, here goes. Why don't drills ever get lost? Because they always take their bearings with them. And if a drill tells you a joke, make sure it's not too boring or it might not have the right torque to land the punchline. Speaking of torque, why did the drill break up with the screwdriver? It said the relationship was screwing it up. Lastly, what's a drill's favorite musical instrument? The power chord, of course. All right, back to business. So where does the Porter Cable 20V PCCK607LB really shine? First, it's an excellent pick for homeowners and light to medium-duty pros who want a reliable, lightweight cordless drill that won't cause arm cramps after a day of work. The brushless motor certainly grants better battery life than older models, saving you time and money on replacements. And its compact size is no joke when you're drilling behind those frustratingly tight corners in your home or workshop. Where does it stumble? The chuck, clutch, and occasional power dips under heavier loads. If your daily grind involves hardcore drilling into tough materials or requiring precise torque control every time, this drill might leave you wanting. Think of it as a sprinter rather than a marathon runner. Great bursts but not built for the long-haul grinds. So what's the bottom line? If you need a drill that balances power, weight, and price well and your daily projects don't involve Superman-level demands on your tools, the PCCK607LB does a solid job. It's a decent investment at $179.99 and garners positive feedback from users who prioritize runtime and ease of use. But if your workday is filled with towering piles of nails, metal projects, or concrete drilling, you might want to look for a higher-end model with more torque and a sturdier clutch. And remember, investing in a good battery system is vital because even the best drill won't help if it dies halfway through a project. Porter Cable's 20V Max battery lineup is compatible across tools, so if you're building out a toolkit, the PCCK607LB could fit neatly into your arsenal. Before we wrap up, here's a quick BOGO tip. Don't underestimate the importance of comfort grips and balanced weight in cordless drills. The PCCK607LB scores pretty well here by design, minimizing fatigue and letting you drill longer without feeling like you've just arm wrestled a bear. If you want the best price and to grab the Porter Cable 20V PCCK607LB, check the link in the description below. Make an informed choice by considering what you actually need this tool to do, and if it fits your projects and style. Remember, a good drill is not just about power, but about how it serves you every time you pick it up. So whether you're hanging drywall, assembling furniture, or tackling a weekend project, the PCCK607LB offers a promising blend of performance and portability with just a few quirks to keep in mind. Happy drilling! And hey, if this review helped you dodge a bad purchase or pointed you to a tool you'll love, hit that like button, subscribe for more honest reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.